Okay. Move back up, move back up. Take the stop with you. There you go. Storming stuff, absolutely well done, Alphabet. What a day. Absolutely 150% up, and I've got a trailing stop, 50-cent trailing stop here for 10,000 shares. I'm 15 grand up on this last move. 15 grand, 17 grand. What am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do? So at least 9 grand up, at least 9 grand to add to this 43 that I've had. Epic stuff. This could be my best ever trade. This could be my best ever trade. 67 is my best, and we're moving up. We're moving up. This could be my best ever trade. So we're now at 43, at least 10. So I've got 50% of the unrealized locked in because I've got a 50-cent stop. So this is an absolute storming day. There's only 10,000 shares. It's not like this is, you know, ridiculous amounts of money. $142,000 granted, but that's not what I bought in. So it was a little over $116,000 worth of equity. Now, of course, I'm not putting all that 116,000 in. I only started the day with 41,000, but you know, having a lovely day. Having a lovely day. Dang, I like that one, LL. I'm on the wine already. This is my first glass, and oh, there we go. Stop time. I'm doing no more. 62. Oh, did I succumb to? Of course, I use leverage. I always use leverage. It's a margin account. I wasn't using the full leverage. It wasn't the full leverage, but my OCD is going to kick in there because. 63,000. My best ever trade ever is 67,000. But hey, look, it's a great day. This is a phenomenal day. I've more than doubled my equity on the day. More than doubled my equity. It was yeah. Well, works that Meg trading? Absolutely. I mean, I've just today alone, it's given me enough to say, oh, look, you know, I only made, I mean, I actually lost 10K. I didn't make a lot in May, but hey, look, forget it. I'm switching my montage off after that one. I'm locking my montage. Where's my padlock? Right, I'm done. Done. Alistair, I know you've had a great day as well. I use Capital Markets Elite Group, Alexander. The good thing about, I mean, I know it's an offshore broker, but the good thing about Capital Markets is that it's they give you up to 6 times leverage, depending on the price of the stock. Obviously, I could get 6 times leverage on this, so. I'm absolutely over the moon with. I've got my mojo back, guys. I was saying I've not had a 5-figure day for a while. So the last 5-figure, you know, 20K day was back in April. Obviously, I didn't have one in May, and we're a week in now in June. So this is the 5th trading day of June, and I've already smashed the initial goal that I set for myself on June, which was 30K. We're way over that number for way over the number of the average 5K in June. That's for sure. Oh, it's a wonderful day, not a good day, a wonderful day. More money, a wonderful day. And this makes the pain and the struggle of May worthwhile. All the problems that we had in May, this just makes it worthwhile. That last halt up was fantastic. I'm glad I did what I did though, because I had a 30-cent stop. As it halted up, I cancelled the stop, and then when it resumed, I replaced it with a 50-cent stop, but it had already retraced. So I put the 50-cent stop in place, and then it went all the way back up. That's me done. You can forget the rest of the day's trading. I'm done. I'll talk through. Let's look at this on the 5-minute. You'll see look at this. How much trading I've done on this today. All the way down here, so from 11:30 all the way up. Pretty much every 5-minute triangle, I've had a trade or something all the way up, taking profits along the way. That's how trading is done, guys. Absolutely smashed it today. I could retire. Yeah, it's halted down now, Alex. Like, I'm not in it. I don't care. It can halt down as much as it wants. I'm not in it. I've locked my montage for the day. I've smashed my daily goal. I've smashed my weekly goal. So 25k is my weekly goal. So I've smashed that. No, it won't open up under 10. It's looking like it'll open up about 11:20, 11:10, 11:20. It's probably gonna. It looks like it's gonna gap down about 60 cents, maybe 65. That's what it's looking like to me, anyway. It's not going to open under 10. You're not stuck in, are you? At 10, Alex? Are you stuck in at 10? Start May was actually, the fees are not bad, Alistair. In retrospect, if I'm looking at the fees, I mean, it's a little over $4,000 in fees. Yeah, no problem, Trump. We go 50-50, shall we? I'm not giving it back. No way. I'd be going some to give back 60 grand. Oh, I'm absolutely stoked with myself. I'm so happy with myself today. Yep, well, commissions, fees, etc. Yeah, so it's about 4K in fees and stuff. Yeah, which is what I'm saying is that I won't be charged. Well, I'll be absolutely 100%. I'll be rebated the platform fees for sure. Yearly target back on. Let me just have a little look. It might well be based on this. It depends how the rest of May looks. But let me just pop these numbers into my little spreadsheet. Let's get my calculator out. I still need to have a good June. So that'll take me to about 375k annual profits. We're only a week into June, so we've got almost 7 months left. So yeah, it's back on. Back on. I can still do it. Yeah, so that resumed at 11:22. Like I said, I was absolutely on the money when I said 11:22. Oh, I'm not saying I'm the best trader on TikTok, but certainly the top 3. Look, Alice, I'm not saying anybody that's thinking of take the course that Tony's teaching will be able to make 60 grand a day. No, you won't. Well, I'm not saying you won't, but certainly it's going to take you time to be able to get to that level. My results are not typical. Absolutely not. My results are not. Most people lose money, but most people, in fact, I think anybody that's on my course, if you didn't make money today with AERC, particularly with me calling it out in the Discord, let me know, because I'll have a one-to. If you didn't make money, you're on the course, I'll need to have a one-to-one with you. There's no reason why you shouldn't be making money with AERC today. Aero Clean Technologies today was on fire, as it was yesterday. It was on fire. So if you're on the course already and you didn't make money with this today and you traded it, let me know, and I'll have a one-to-one with you, because we need to have a chat, and you're obviously doing something wrong. Yeah, absolutely, Darren, absolutely. So if I zoom out here, okay, so this isn't really a good. Let's zoom out. Okay, so this is where I got it. So I was expecting, so it was already on my watch list, Darren. I was expecting this to take off out of the gates because it held most of its gains. It was underneath the VWAP, but it held most of its gains from yesterday, so it was still looking very strong. On the daily chart, for example, on the 60-minute chart, it was looking strong, but it decided to have a sell-off. So I kept it on my watch list, and I thought, okay, well, I need to see this starting to look stronger. Then we got this little pump here, and then it pulled back. Then it started to move up, and we had some consistent moving up. This is on the 1 minute, but on the 5 minute, we had a nice little move up here. Then we got a pullback. I was just about to go out for a walk, so what I did is I set a range order. I set an order in place. I took my first trade, which was 10,000 shares, took 5,000 shares off, and then set a range order in place, a range stop order. And I basically broke it into two pieces, so 2,500, 2,500. And as I was doing that, the first stop got stopped out. Small profit, but it got stopped out. So I added back, and I added another 10,000. So I had 12,500 shares at this stage. And I set all the ranges at break even. The bottom range, and I set incremental stop losses at 30 cents, 50 cents, and 70 cents on the way up. It started there. Then I got stopped out for all of them here. So that would have been 435. I was already out at that stage. I was out walking the dog, so that wasn't a problem. I came back. I'd made about $2,000 at that stage. But it was already up. It had gone green on the day, and it was pulling back. So I was waiting for this next candle to make a new high, which was actually this one. I didn't get in on that one. I wanted confirmation on the 2 minute, so I got in here, and then I added to the position on the way up. I took my first profits as we went green on the day. I added to the position. It did pull back, so I took some profits to reduce the exposure. Stop was going red on the day. And then it moved back up. I took some more profits and added back to the position pretty much at the same thing. So then we got up to a kind of 530s, 535. We were tapping this level, and we're just trading this range between $5 and 535. I got over $10,000 just trading this range here. I was waiting for this, because we've got this flat top here at 535. I was waiting about 45, 50 minutes before it finally broke out. And that's when we really started making the money. As we broke out there, this was at that 535, which really started making money, and we just rode it all the way up. I kept setting trailing stops for half my position, or I would set a trailing stop for my full position, and as it went up, I would then add to my position so that as it was moving up. So for example, I'd have 10,000 shares. As it was moving up, I would add to my position another 5,000 shares as it was pulling back to the trailing stop. If I got stopped out, I was still in for 5,000 shares at a really good price, and I was trading it and moving the stop all the way, zooming so we can see. And as we kept doing that, stops, add back in, stop, add back in, stop, add back in, and that's what I was doing. And you just saw me there. I had a 10,000 share position. I had a stop in place, and it moved up. So this is absolutely, and then it was a 50-cent stop. So as it moved up again, when it pulled back, it stopped me out. So fantastic, fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Well, enjoy the Germany match. If it's anything like the Hungary match, it'd be a load of tosh. We're never going to win anything with Southgate in charge. Let's go back to the yeah, I got it in AMC. The AMC was working well. I got a little bit out of AMC. I don't live in the UK, but the tax system is very similar to Ireland. I live in Ireland. It depends how you trade. You trade in a limited company, you can get better taxes because it's you know, corporation tax, etc., and dividends tax and things like that. Speak to a good accountant, but rule of thumb that I would say is you set a third aside for the tax man. It never comes to that. It never comes to 30%. Come away. Never comes to 30%, but you say at least, you know, you break when you take your profits at the end of the month. So if my profit was 60k, of this 60k, if I was withdrawing that today, I'd take 20. Come out. You're annoying me now. I'd take 20k, put it aside for the tax man. I'd take 20k, I'd reinvest that in more long-term, less volatile investment, long-term plays, and the other 20k I can do with it whatever I want. So that's what you do. Yeah, well, sometimes you get some what I call easy traders. That was an easy trader. The spreads weren't huge. I mean, they've widened a little bit, but they're still only 5 cents. It's 12-cent stock now. It's 5-cent spread. So the spreads weren't huge. The action wasn't overly volatile that you were getting constantly stopped out. So as you moved up, you could either move your stop or you could put a trailing stop in place. You could add to your position, or you could double your position, or whatever the situation may be. And when it started to look unfavorable, you take whatever you added to your position and your stop's already moved up to cover the rest. So it was a relatively good, you know, I would say a relatively good, a good trade, if I do say so myself. You're not seeing double, Marion. It is a 60k day. Absolutely. I'm absolutely stoked with it. Do you know what I started the day with 40k. That gives me a 100k equity for tomorrow. Looks like I can have a you know, look forward to a good June. I can take some big swings. I've got a little bit of. Is Jan moving again? That's up 76%. Wow, that was a nice pump. So that just kind of went sideways after it sold off after the open. And looking on the 5 minute, I think we traded it at the open. So we traded it into the open, traded it at the open, and then it just went kind of sideways around that 345. So it's just popped up, good 60 cents. Nice one. Oh, good 90 cents. Almost $1. So that's a nice move over the course of 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Well, I'm not getting FOMO. I've made my 60 grand. I'm not giving any of it back. Looking for a nice end to the day. straight clean is under $11 now, so I think that's hit its peak. It's under $11 now. We're still getting good volume on it though. Well, I said I was top 3. I didn't necessarily say I was 3rd. The only blot on the landscape is my accuracy today, because Veru let me down. $5 down on Veru. I could have done better. I'm not getting tempted at all. I've locked my montage, Alistair. So I can't trade without unlocking my montage. So it's an extra step for me to take a trade now. I'm just happy to talk through. If anybody's got any stocks that they want me to talk through, if there's got any trades they want me to talk through. How's crypto doing? I've not even looked at crypto today. So we're back up. Are we back up at 30k? Yeah. Just had a feeling. Bitcoin back over 30k. Nice. I think I might buy some more Bitcoin this weekend. Could buy 2 Bitcoins with what I've made today. Hello. Why are you being so needy? Why are you being so needy? I see I'm streaming live. Stop being needy. Go and have a lie down. Look, it's crypto's here to stay. It's I think they just want some regulation so that they can control where the money goes. That's all they're worried about. Is at the moment crypto, because it's decentralized, they can't control where the money goes. At least with the stock exchange, they can control where the money goes and who gets the money. So it's all about how can I line my pockets as opposed to you lining your pockets. That's all it is. And but it's here to stay, because let's think about it. If the US decides to illegalize crypto trading, the rest of the world won't. You might get a few copycat nations do it, like the UK or Ireland or Germany or whatever, but the rest of the world won't. So it may even increase the value, because you're going to get all these traders in the US wanting to trade on exchanges via VPN if they have to, outside of the US. I mean, a lot of people don't trade on the US market because of the PDT rule. In the US, they can't day trade because of the PDT rule. So they end up trading with offshore brokers to get past the PDT rule, like capital markets. Same thing will happen with crypto. You just end up trading through a coin exchange that's not hosted or regulated or any connection to the US. Yeah, I totally agree with you, MC. Bitcoin, if it doesn't just need to get over 32k, it needs to maintain and have a little bit of a pump above that. Maybe come back to 32k as support, but it needs to maintain and hold that and pump above. Not just get to it, but go maybe 35, 36 and use 32 as its new support before we can go on to another bull run. Makes up for the huge gains on my Tesla options. Shut up. Look, I treat it separately anyway, Alistair. I treat my swing trading or options trading, I do that with Interactive, and I treat my my day trading, I treat it separately. I don't let one get in the way of the other. So if I'm swing trading, if I take out an options play with Interactive Brokers, if I lose money on that, that doesn't affect how I'm trading on my day trading. Psychologically, it may have an impact, but I try not to let it, and vice versa. If I gain on the options, that's an additional options play or additional revenue that I've got. Overall, it goes into the one big pot for my trading business. But It's like my affiliate business is a completely separate income stream. So I look at my options, I'm swing trading as separate to my day trading, separate to my investing, separate to my affiliate marketing, separate to my consulting businesses. So all my income streams, I look at them separately and I assess them separately. Yeah. You kidding? You never joke, Alistair. You're always you're always deadpan. You're always serious. Oh, hello. Euroclean's having another go. Shut up. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm not sitting over there so you can have a cuddle. Is that what it is? You've not had a proper cuddle today. Is that what it is? You want a cuddle? Okay. Okay, you can have a cuddle, and then you've got to go and leave me alone, okay? Needy baby. That's what you are, a needy baby bear. Right, you've had your cuddle. Right, now go and lie down. I'm not cuddling you. I'm busy on the stream. Now go and lie down. Stop being all needy and affectionate. What? Go get your monkey. It's like having a very hairy toddler. It really is. That halt up didn't do much for Jan. I mean, Jan 1's selling off now, pulling back hard. Euroclean slowed down a bit, so I'm just not getting back involved. I'll talk through. Yeah, I think I'll have to go and top up the vino. Nice, it's a nice drop as well. So I've been saving this for a special occasion. I think it qualifies. Yeah, today definitely qualifies. I can go and buy another case. That was my last bottle of that, so I can go buy another case now. Not Italian. Alpatelli Pasto. Yeah. I didn't get as much as I wanted out of Husa. I got up, lost 1,000, and then recovered the 1,000 and a bit besides. So I didn't net gains on Houston American. I was could have done better with that one. Here's me berating myself after a 60k day. Stop it, Tony. You've had a good day. It is. It's a lovely drop. Get some more of that. Not expensive. It's not that good. It's not. It's about 22. It's about 22 euros a bottle. It's not that expensive for a quality wine. It's not that expensive. Which stock are you stuck in? Which stock are you in, Ali? Are you still in Euroclean? Because that's making its way back up to 12 bucks. It's at 11.88 now. Jan. Ah, yeah, Jan. Ouch. That's selling off now. You might. It depends what price you're in, Ali. If you're stuck in it around 4.30, 4.40, it may come back. Is it going back up to 4.60, 4.70? Probably not. Volume's dying down. You entered at 4.50. You've got a big window right there. So you've got this huge extension plus the gap, and you've got this huge extension down. So there's a huge window here between between this support level of 445, this resistance level. There's a 20-cent window there, and it's got to cover to get you back up to break even. So it depends how big you're in there. If you're if you're not in heavy, I would cut my losses. If you're in heavy, then you might want to see what happens. Hold it and then get out if it breaks below 410. Got support around 412. If it breaks, if it gets to 410, you've got to get out. Breaking new lows. Yes, Alexander. There's I'm streaming on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok, and also the chat in the Discord, in the Day Trade with Tony Discord as well. So I'm addressing all of the chat, Alex. The most active chat is on TikTok. But the Twitch, you should be able to see the Twitch and Twitter chat on the YouTube one. Well, I've got my fingers crossed for you, Ali. Hopefully this will make a little bit. If it breaks 430, you might be the chance of getting some of your money back, if not all of it. What a day today, though. Are clean. What was the? I have 1423. Wow. I have to do the calculation. Do you know what? Shut up, you. You're just after attention. That's all it is. Well, right now, I don't know about waiting for it. I'll be proactive, and it looks like it's trying to make a move back up. So I'd put a hard stop at 420 now, so that you don't lose any money, and see if it rides back up, and then cut your losses. You've already been below 420, so you cut your loss at 420 if it does sell off again. You're up at 430s now, so you've got another 20 cents to make up, and just wait it out. Have that stop. Follow it up with that stop. So 420. If it breaks below 420, it's probably done. It might well be. It might well be. Would you get out from under there? You're going to cause a mischief. You're trying to annoy me with your neediness. Yeah, so October was a good month, and it's the 6th of June. Oh, 7th of June. It's the 7th of June today. Look, my head's all over the place now. It's the 7th of June, and we're already net. At least I'll find out tomorrow fully. But it looks like we're going to be 70k up on the month. Can't grumble at that. 70k up on the month. We've had a 135% gain today on our equity position. It's not often that you do a 100% gain on your equity on a day. That's kind of YOLO plays. Normally, if you do that, you're trading options. You go in an options YOLO play to get a 100% gain. I'm not sure. Let me just have a quick look. No, it's not shortable. AERC is not. It's not shortable, Darren. Sorry. Jan's shortable. You can short Jan 1. I hope you got out when I told you to get out there, Ali. Hope you got out at 420, like I said. It's below $4 now. Alistair, that's amazing. Just think, 2 months ago, you weren't even trading. So you just think how far you've come in that time. You've gone from paper trading to actually learning paper trading, and now actively trading, to gaining a fifth on your day. Look, that's okay, Ali. That's okay. You've lost 1,200, but it could have been so much more. It's now below $4, so you cut your losses. You should always cut your losses. Don't hold on to them thinking it's going to return. Not Shando. Look, 3K is great. 3K, the only difference between 3K and 60K is sizing. I mean, at one stage I had 25,000 shares in it with AERC. So, you know, if you've got a bigger account, you can afford to take bigger size if you, providing you're okay with taking the risk. But you know, 3K Shando, that's a good day. A 3K day at any day. I've always said, like, any green day is a good day. A green day to 4 figures is absolutely fantastic. You know, it's a phenomenal day. A green day to 5 figures is even better. But you know, of course, I'm going to big myself up here. So, cut my profit. Why would I do that? Dig out. I'm done for the day. I'm not trading anymore today. We've got a little over an hour of the market left. Which stock took your green alphabet? Was it AeroClean? But seriously, Shando, think about it. A 3K day, if you can repeat that consistently, 3K day is a 60 grand month. Well, I was looking forward to today because I just had a feeling that the AeroClean was going to continue. And you probably got the, you probably saw how disappointed I was that it didn't move out of the blocks and sold off sold off at the gate. Just think, exactly, Chando. So if you can replicate that 3K trading day on a consistent basis, you'll be earning monthly what most people aspire to earn annually. Unfortunately, that's human nature. But if you get to a consistent level, look, I'm the same. I had a really good year last year, and I've set my goal out. I've set myself a personal target. I now want a 7-figure year. I want to be earning $1 million, you know, net, and I want net earnings, or net profits, not net earnings, because obviously taxes are going to take a big portion of that. But my net profits, I've said I wanted a 7-figure net profit year, and days like today mean that yes, it's possible. If months like May mean that it's going to be difficult. So if we get more days like today, yeah, can I make 7 figures in a year? Absolutely. If I go back to trading like I was last month, or the markets go back to like they were last month, unlikely. Yeah, Alistair, I mean, it was, I was getting, to be fair, you probably sensed it in the Discord, I was getting really frustrated, waiting for that 535 breakout. I was getting really frustrated. It was almost an hour. It's like 50 minutes waiting. It kept, every couple of minutes it'd tap that 35-cent level again, and it'd go back down 35-cent level. The good news was that I was able to take profits at the 35-cent level, and when it come back down again, I was able to reload because it was trading within a range. It was trading in with an ascending, you know, it was a flat top, but it was an ascending wedge. I think I've probably still got it. I'll show it here. Sure I will. It's probably still on the. Let's scroll back and show the action. Show what I'm actually talking about. zoom out a little bit. So here we've got this move up. So we were trading it here, and then we got the first this 535 level here. So this is on the 1 minute. I went up and tapped it, rejected, and you know, we're up and down on this, taking profits along the way. It was actually kind of bouncing quite nicely around the 9 EMA for a while, but I drew this this trend line from the low here to when it flushed down here, and luckily enough I managed to get out before it flushed all the way down, and then it tapped this same trend line. So we've got this ascending support, and I was like, okay, I was holding 5,000 at this stage. I was about holding 5,000 or whatever it was shares, and it broke below this ascending support. So I'm thinking, oh, it's done. But then it started climbing again. When it actually shot up, and we broke up to beyond the 535, and it just never looked back after that. It just, I mean, that flat top, which goes to show. Going back to what I'm saying about pattern breakouts, they're not 100%, but if you have that, the longer it's coiling under that flat top, when it does break, it breaks with real venom, and it moves up, and it moves up with you know, huge velocity. You saw this huge spike as it broke that 535 on the volume, and that's what caused the rest of the move. So I'm not saying technical analysis works, but technical analysis works. You really need to learn how to do technical. If you don't know how to do technical analysis, you don't know how to read the patterns and spot the breakouts before they happen, you really need to learn. And if you don't know how to learn, I can teach you. Just check out the course in my link tree. It's part of my course is technical analysis and the patterns that I use and the patterns I look for. And that flat top ascending wedge is one of my favorite patterns. That, the bull flag, you know, big favorites of mine. I've been getting quite a bit on the inverted head and shoulders lately. Double bottoms, double tops, they're always good patterns. But yeah, the ascending wedge flat top breakout is always a good pattern to be able to spot and trade. But yeah, I didn't think I would be waiting 45 minutes for that breakout, Alistair. I've got to be honest. And it's okay to want more, Shando. I was going to stop at 25k. Well, actually, I was going to stop at 10k. And then in the Discord for the students of the course, we've got the Discord, and we're having a chat in the Discord. One of the students saying, "Well, I'm going to be calling it a day. I'm green now on this," and I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm in this one. I'll probably get out as well at the same time," and then it takes off. And you know, we're just egging each other on. And as the stock's moving higher, we're spotting the patterns. We're identifying the patterns together. It's really good. A really good day. A good community too. So this may hold a lot of this. If this holds above $10 into the close, it might continue on and have another pump tomorrow. Let's see how it reacts in the next hour. It's some good banter, actually. Some good guys in that Discord. Okay, guys. Let's see what else is moving. Tough build. Yeah, I've got coming in. There's idiots outside. Oh, bring the elephant. Oh. Why is it 11-year-old boys scream louder than women in horror movies? Alright, tough build, no volume. GME. Do you know what? I've not really paid much attention to GME today. I mean, it's having a nice day. It's having a really good day. Up at 140. tapping 140. So GameStop, AMC's had a good day, relatively speaking. It's only 6% up, but it was actually down on the day at one stage, pre-market. In this little move, so we're breaking highs ahead of a potentially big weekend for AMC. So is MC in the chat? I know MC was looking for AMC to break 1250. We're up at 1276 already. That's a big move, a 25-cent move, but not as big as we got with Aeroclean, granted. And GameStop, yeah, it's right on that 140. Just broke $140 now. So having a good day. If GameStop can break $150, this will be like considerable high. We had a high of 148 on the end of last month, 26th of last month. But prior to that, we were getting support stroke resistance at 142. So we've seen resistance at 142. After that, we're looking at 150. So 150 is achievable, you know, this week. GameStop. Next move. Moved almost $25, no, $15 already today. So there's no reason why it can't move $15 tomorrow. GameStop's having a good moment. AMC's up there as well. It's 1280s. What a lovely day. What a lovely day's trading. I think hopefully volatility's back. We didn't get it pre-market, granted. It was a quiet pre-market. Very quiet pre-market. We only had the one stock to trade pre-market. Jan. Yeah, Jan. It's Jan 1. But after the bell rang, I had more than enough. Right. There's a lot of options. Boosted American moved quite well. The meme stocks have moved quite well. What happened with Redbox? Did Redbox ever do anything? Redbox is having a good day as well. Look at this. Oh, Redbox really trying to provoke those squeezes. We're breaking highs. So to go back to you know, a little over a week since we're at this 27th or at this level. Redbox could really push for a you know, a squeeze here, squeeze those shorts out. So let me know in the chat. What do you think? What do you think about tomorrow? Is it going to be another good trading day? Oh, it's I think. Let me just have a quick look in last October. I think it might be my. It's definitely a good day. Let me just have a look at my Trading View stats. February. That big. I only did 55. Only did 55k on that day. I did 67,000. The $67,000 trade. Only did 55k. So let's just have a quick look at January. Did I have any really good days in January? Good days, no massive days. 20k. March. Yeah, I think this might be my second best ever day. It's looking like it. Let's have a look at my detailed reports. Roll, give a filter. Trying to see if I've had a better day than this, and I can't remember one other than last October. April last year was a good month. I went the whole month without recording a single red day last April. That's some going. A couple of 50k months. A couple of 50k days, sorry. May last year, June. Nope. Nope. Yeah, it was a strange month, was October, because I probably had the most red days in a single month ever, but still really good month last year. That's still my best day, 102,691 and 10 cents, to be precise. Well, that's the aim. Let's get some more days like that. Do with a few more 100k days. But they're not likely to come along very often. Stocks, Anton. I day trade stocks. I do trade options, but just not. This is not an options channel. This is a equities channel. This is a stocks channel. I'll talk options. I might bring options into the conversation and have a discussion about them. But yeah, trade review. Absolutely, Alex. I find trade reviews really good because you can do it on a spreadsheet. There's a few other trading journal services out there, but I think trade review for me is absolutely spot on. I mean, I'll discuss crypto. I tend to steer away from Forex. I'm not a big fan of Forex trading. If that's what you like to do, you boo-boo and all that kind of stuff. I'm not a big fan of Forex trading. Because I find that the huge leverage you have to take, there's a huge risk to Forex. Thanks, Alistair. You too, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the match. I know you've had a great day as well, and long may it continue. Let's see if you can get a few more of those days under your belt. But let's not be greedy. Let's treat today as an exception, because it is. Not every day is a 60k day, or a 2k day, or a 3k day, Shandor. Not every day is as good as this. A green day is a good day. It doesn't matter how big it is. What you can't do is think that you have a great day. Like last October, I had that 102k day. I've never had one since. I've never had a six-figure day since then. You can't expect them just because it happens once. Doesn't mean you can get it all the time. No, yeah, you work hard for it though. And when the market's good, the market's good. When the market last year, to be fair. Last year, there was a lot of days like today where you didn't just have one stock that was moving, you had a number of stocks that were moving hard. And you get those good, stocks and you ride them for all you're worth. You ride them like Seabiscuit, you know. And it's still difficult though. It's still not easy. I know people that have got on something like AERC and lost money because they've not known what they've been doing. A stock that's moving as easy to trade, what I call an easy trader, with this AERC today. And if you don't know what you do, you can't spot your entry and exit points. You don't pay heed to the exit signals, and you don't pay heed, and you don't look for the right entries. You end up getting into the top of a move that goes against you. You hold on too long, you exit, then it moves back up and goes to and actually reaches your original target. So you end up kicking yourself out of frustration. You end up jumping back in at the top of the move again, and rinse, repeat, recycle. What platform do I use to trade, Rafa? This is what you're seeing here is just part of Dash Trader Pro. So I'll as well do the TikTok TikTok tour, as it were. Let's give you the quick tour. It's not the one I wanted. So this is my chat. This is what I'm looking at. This is how I'm watching the chat. But if you go to my profile, so this is my profile, you click on my face in the chat or swipe left, whichever way you do, you get a little link that's the link, my link tree, TikTok Trader. If you're in YouTube or Twitch, just look at the description and you'll see these links. So the first link in the description is Trade with Tony. So this is the course that I use to teach people how to trade. I'm not saying you're going to have $60,000 days like I've had today. Hell, I don't have $60,000 days very often. This is the second time I've had a $60,000 day, so go figure. I've had $50,000 days on occasion, but this is only the second time I've got over 60k in a single day. But what I can do is teach you how to, read the charts, how to spot the patterns, how to give you my strategies, the methodologies, the knowledge how to trade, all of that in a way that's understandable without any technical jargon. It's ideal for beginners. There's over 20 hours of lecture material in there. If you scroll down, you've got the whole syllabus, what you go through, how to manage your risk, how to spot entrants, how to set up your charts, all this kind of stuff, what patterns I'm looking for, what strategies I use, everything. There's an additional swing trading course which I'm building out at the moment. This is the first 3 lessons of it. I've got another 6 lessons to add to that, which I'll be recording probably this coming weekend. But that will end up being a course on its own. So if you're subscribed to Day Trade with Tony, you'll get the swing trade course for free whilst I'm building it, and then it's going to be an add-on. It's 150 quid $150, not even 150 pounds. So $150, not even a month. And if you say, oh well, that's a bit expensive, then it's not for you. If you can't afford $150 a month, you don't have enough money to trade. That's the truth. I recommend at least $5,000. You can get away with kind of $2,500, $3,000, but it's going to be tough. I would say if you're going to be day trading, you want to start in equity with your broker about $5,000. So if that puts you off, then start saving up. It's probably not for you if you can't afford 150 bucks a month. And I would say it's probably going to take you 2 to 3 months to learn everything as well. So budget on $450 to get everything. So budget on a membership of 3 months. You get access to all the material. You can watch it, you can study it, you can digest it, you can do it all in a month if you want. That's fine, and then unsubscribe, no problem. But if you want my mentorship, you want to continue with me guiding you and coaching you, then you stick around as long as you need me to do that. Keep scrolling down, you'll see that I've got 6 months of statistics from TraderView, and I've got 6 months of broker reports showing my profitability. So I am consistently profitable. May is the first time I've in real time not actually made any money since January 2021. So if you go back to my link tree, how do I find stocks to trade? Where did I find Aeroclean yesterday before it moved? Benzinga. Quite simply, it's Benzinga Pro. I use Benzinga. I get the Essentials package. Try it for free, 14 days. And if you enjoy it, use the discount code that's provided on my link tree and you get 35% off. Now, somebody said, what platform am I using? Platform Dash Trader. So that's this one. This is the platform that I use to trade. It's a trading platform, not a charting platform. The charting is somewhat limited. So I use TradingView if I want to do any kind of deeper analysis, more, deep dive into a particular stock, whether that's time-wise or whether that's technical analysis in terms of all the technical indicators. TradingView is probably one of, if not the best charting tool out there that I'm aware of that's free. So check that out. And I mentioned there my trading journal. I log all my trades every day. Well, the day after, I log all my trades in TradingView so I can then review them, look where I've done well, what I've done wrong, etc., where I can improve, manage my statistics across a week, across a month, across a year, so I can track that as well. So that's essentially, check it out. And I will head on back to the chat now. And I'll move this so we can look back at the charts and the action. Bring the action. You see, red box has had a little bit of a pump, a little bit of a rally. The wider market is having a nice rally as well. Yeah, so Alex, if you don't use TradingView, I would recommend it. There are a number of things out there that do the same job, but competing. But I like TradingView. It works with most trading platforms. Sometimes, like Thinkorswim, for example, you have to export your trades into I think it's an Excel or export it into a file and then upload it to TradingView. But something like Dash Trader, you can just upload it direct from a platform. GME broke $13. Nice. So AMC broke 13. AMC broke 13. GME broke 146. Pulling back a little bit now, but AMC was making 13. The ape movement isn't dead yet. Go apes. It's my best day this year by a long shot, Jack. Well, actually, it's not my best day by a long shot. I did have a really good day in February when I did that $67,000 trade. So, yeah, go apes. Moon Platoon, Moon Brigade, whatever you call yourself. Gonna have to see if there's a way to block anybody with naked or SEX or anything like that Tinder in the profile name. Just block them before they even start. That would help me out a big way. So I'm gonna have to have a look on YouTube to see if that's possible. So who else has been green on Aeroclean? What else have you traded? How did you get on today, Jack? Did you trade? If so, what did you trade? That went down like blackcurrant squash. It's my celebratory glass of wine. I've earned it today. Had a really good day today. Hope you guys have all had a good day today. It's been a good day to trade today. There's been a lot of good stocks. Redbox has moved up quite substantially. The meme stocks, AMC, GME, they're up quite substantially. Even Veru's up. I lost money on Veru. How I lost money on Veru when it's up 16% on the day, I don't know, but I lost money on Veru. Houston American and a bunch of old of those old energy stocks are up today as well. So we've had a lot of good stocks moving today on good volume as well. It's not like we've just had one or two. Jan 1, Aeroclean, all on good volume. Energy Focus, Houston American I've already mentioned. Mirati Therapeutics up 36% on the day. 7.8 million volume. What else is moving up? GitLab 25% up on the day. Redbox 23% up on the day. Enservco, another energy stock, 22% up on the day. A hell of a lot of stocks have been moving today. And like I say, and good volume too. Veru 16% up, 27 million shares traded with Veru. Uranium Energy, another energy stock, that's up 16% on good volume. Yeah, so a huge amount of volatility in the market today, and that's what we want. We want these moves. We want to be spoiled for choice. The thing is, when you're spoiled for choice, don't get distracted by the shiny object. I could have got distracted by Houston American and left Aeroclean alone. I would have missed a lot of the moves. Could have got distracted by AMC. I've got I've got the charts open in front of me, so when things were consolidating, or if I had a position with Aeroclean and I had a trailing stop in place, I might look at one of the others and trade one of the others for a smaller position, knowing full well I was covered with Aeroclean. That's not a problem, but you don't want to miss out on one move because you try and catch another. That's not how it works. Don't get distracted by the whole shiny object syndrome. 45 minutes to the bell. Aeroclean below $10. I was expecting it to hold at least $10. I was hoping it would hold $10 and we could have a continuation tomorrow, maybe get up to about $17, but I can live in hope. If it trades tomorrow like it did today, I'll be very happy. A 60k day on it. Why not? If you don't know, let me know in the chat if you don't know what this is about. If you don't know what day trading is, I can be a little bit more remedial in terms of what I'm talking about. No problem at all. AMC's really having a good go today. It's not that it's only 8% up. It's the fact that it actually was down on the day, and it's moved up from a red position. It's got a red to green move. GME the same. GME is it's actually moved higher than AMC. It's performed better. It's 13% up on the day, and this went red on the pre-market. It was red pre-market and had a bit of a red to green day. Same thing. Jan turning sideways. Did get back up to 450, but it went as far down as 395. So if you were holding it and you're prepared to hold it, risk versus reward goes out of the window just to break even. for Ali in the chat. If you're still there, Ali. Oh, Jan just moving sideways now. AMC's not coming back. Let's look at the wider markets. So the S&P 500 on the 15 minutes, so we can see what it's done today. Green out of the gates and didn't look back. A little bit of a pullback, so it was green on the day, pull back, and then moved up. So a nice little rally today after yesterday's sell-off. So the wider markets have traded sideways over. If you look at it on the daily, over the last few days, trading very sideways, choppy sideways. 407 to kind of 415, 417 maybe. Yeah, 417 to 407. So there's a $10 range on the SPY. But that's a lot better than where it was down here. As long as we start making a move north side, I'll be happy. We get days, if this kind of a market gives us days like this and moves like we had with Aeroclean and Houston American and Jan 1, I'll be very happy. It means that we can all make money. And this is the whole point, is that the markets are there not just for the rich and famous. The Joe Six-Pack like you and me, we should be able to make money on the markets as well. Of course we should. And more money than most people earn in a year. To be able to earn an annual salary in a single day is the stuff of dreams. And they don't teach you that it's possible. They don't teach you that in school, and they should. The level of financial illiteracy across the board everywhere is shocking, because this, what I class as basic financial literacy, just isn't taught in schools. I mean, if you ask people about, the effects of compounding interest, like, what? If you're at a cocktail party and say, do you know about compounding interest? They're going to look at you very strangely and then move in the opposite direction to the other side of the room. So, and it's important that you know what compounding does. And you could shut up as well with your snoring. I mean, let's face it, guys. I mean, if you're not investing for your future, I mean, if someone said to me when I first started earning, fresh out of college, and I first started earning, and I think with my very first commission check, I got into a recruitment consultancy. My very first commission check, I went out and bought a BMW 5 Series. Not quite brand new. It was only 2 years old, but it wasn't quite brand new. Went out and bought a BMW 5 Series for $22,000 cash. And I was over the moon because I could afford it. And so this is back in the 90s. And in hindsight, if I'd known what I was doing back then, I would have taken maybe 5K and bought something a little bit older, just as luxurious, just as nice, a little bit older, paid $5,000 for it, and or got it on HP even, got it on tick, and invested the rest. And that $22,000 in 1990, I'd be a bloody millionaire now. 1996 it would have been. My Christmas, I gave myself 2 Christmas presents because it was my first commission check, December 96. And I paid for myself to go to the Dominican Republic, and my BMW 5 Series. For a 22-23-year-old to have that kind of freedom and that kind of money, it goes to your head. If you know what you're doing with it, you can set yourself up for life. AMC's having a great time. Have a look at GameStop. Get rid of all these lines. There we go. Well, let's have a look on rig. Oh, it's up today. Look at it on sideways at the moment, but it's up quite big today. It's up 480s at the moment. Let's have a look at the 15-minute chart. So it's up kind of sideways, very choppy, not really doing much pre-market. Then at the bell, quick pullback, launch. A little bit of a pullback there, consolidation. This would have been a good entry here. And then every red candle on the 15-minute, you would have had a really good entry if you broke, if you got in for the next candle to make a new high. It's consolidating sideways now, so probably not much gains to be had on this right now for the rest of today. But rigs had a good day. Was it Transocean? Is this a cruise company? Is it logistics? Is it cargo? What is it? Do you know it? Did I go big size on a aeroplane? The largest position I held was about 25,000 shares. So yes, by most people's standards, that would have been big size. An oil driller. All right, okay. So oil stocks, energy stocks, nuclear stocks, renewals, wind turbine, all energy stocks are having a good day today, it seems. But yeah, if the energy sector keeps pumping like it is, and oil's going up in price, then rig will continue to have a good time. Got highs back in of around 560, 556 back in March. Well, yeah, in terms of yourself, your question, Jack, going back to you, did I go big size on it? I was mostly ranging between 5 and 10,000 most of the time. I would go up to 15,000 and then back down to 10,000 and ranging anywhere between 5 and 15,000. The biggest size I held at any one time was 25,000 shares. But it was one of those that, because of the way I was able to trade, I didn't have to take big size on it. It just moved huge amounts. Anybody wondering what that is? That's my chow chow. Oh, 1423 off. $85. $270% intraday. Yeah, that's how much Aeroclean moved. So it pulled back, and from the low to the high, it moved 270%. So the thing is, when something's moving to, think about it. If you've got let's just say you've got a $5,000 equity position. You're in with Interactive Brokers or another broker that gives you 4x, and you've got a $5,000 equity position. You get on a stock with your 4 times equity, and let's just say you take half of your buying power, so $10,000 worth of equity, and you get half of the move. You don't even get the whole move. You get half of the move. So straight away, you're taking $10,000, and you're going up 135%. So 10,000, sorry, it's 10,000 shares. So you've got $10,000 worth of equity or buying power, because you're only using half of your buying power, and it's gone 130% because you've only taken managed to capture half of the move. You've made, off a $5,000 account, you could have made $13,500 off a $5,000 account, which is why I'm granted with Capital Markets Elite Group, I have a 6 times leverage on anything over $4 in terms of share price. which is why my particular gains today are 133%. That's net. That doesn't even include, it's probably 140% gains today. So it's a similar kind of thing. So you don't have to take huge size when you get movers that are moving 200% or more. I remember with Neurosens back in, would it have been March or April? February or March, Neurosens moved 750% on the day. Now, it did start at, it was about 135, something like that, but or $2 or something like that. So I didn't trade it. It was already 250% or 350% up when I got in, but it still doubled on the day was Neurosens. So I was still able to get a huge portion of my equity, you know, trading that one on the day. The parabolic movers just make it easy to make money. It's that simple. Is if you've got a stock that's moving and it's moving reliably, and the pullbacks are not savage, and you can actually manage your risk when they do pull back, then it becomes a lot easier to make money. It's when it's volatile and it's choppy and it's not, you don't get the follow through, and you get the fake outs, and when the patterns break out, they don't follow through with volume. That's when it becomes difficult to trade. Like May, go back a month, and that's what it was like. I thought you was trading AMC&GME, Mr. MC. Did you get out to get an AMC trade? Because that's done really well. I mean, you were talking about $12.50. It's now $13. So I'm assuming that you rode that all the way up. Well, it moved up a couple of dollars. Cytokinetics MC. I think if you traded this pre-market, great. Initial move up at the bell, but it didn't do much after that. After the first half an hour. How were we doing, Ken? We're having a great day, buddy. I hope you're having a great day. The problem with Cytokinetic is the volume. It's not got volume. It's not had much volume all day. So I don't know what you were riding there. That's good stuff, Ken. That's what I've made my money on. I think that's what a lot of people have made money on today. That has been the darling of the stock market today. Well, let's look at, I mean, Euroclean, put this into context. Yesterday, it traded 70 million shares. It's a 5 million share float. So it traded 70 million shares. That's 14 times recycled its float. Today, we've got half an hour of the market left, and it's traded over 100 million shares. That's 20 times it's recycled its flow across the course of the day. It's phenomenal. That's AERC for you. Phenomenal. Well, you're obviously seeing something I'm not, but good luck to you, MC. I look at the 5 minutes. I'm just not seeing volume. I mean, across the whole day, it's traded 234,000 shares. So, you know, I'd be very scared to trade that. But if you've got money off it, if you made money off it, great. It had that initial pump out of the gates. If you look at it on the 15-minute, had the initial pump out of the gates at the bell, and then traded sideways ever since. But if you've managed to make money off that, fair play to you, buddy. fair play to you, because I just wouldn't know how to trade that. That's just, the range isn't great. We're talking 40 cents across this range that's been doing after that initial burst, and on low volume, so it would be just incredibly risky. But if you've made money, kudos. I think you've done really well there. I think you've missed. I think you've missed out on a few of the others. I mean, Jan 1, 61% up. AERC 200 and across the day from low to high, 270%. Absolutely, it was a huge move. To be fair, it was a continuation of yesterday, Jack. It looked strong after yesterday, and it continued into the after hours. It continued to move after hours. Granted, it pulled back a little bit overnight, but it moved up before it did. So it maintained and held most of its gains. When it sold off at the open, I was a little bit surprised. I expected it to actually move up, but it did a classic red to green move. Look at this on the 15-minute. You'll see what I'm talking about here. So I'll zoom out so you can see what happened. So yesterday it moved up very steadily, and then into the open it continued moving up. 535, funnily enough, was the high, pre-market high, or out of our session high, where we got this resistance, and we ended up with the same resistance there, which is why I was calling it out in the Discord as, look, I'm waiting for this break of 535, because we've got this huge resistance level. Once we break it, it's going to break, with huge velocity, and that's what we did. So I waited almost an hour for this to break, and when it broke up, and it just never looked back. And so to keep marking out the levels of support and resistance, including pre-market, is incredibly important, guys. And this is why, because you get to see it and you get like, okay, this is a key level. Just make sure that when it breaks, you're in a position to take advantage. Well, there was no shorts on AERC. It's not shortable. It's on the short sale restrictions. Good stuff, MC&88. Every green day is a good day. See you tomorrow afternoon, stroke morning, wherever you sat. If you sat in the UK, why are you not watching the football? Why is it? What do you mean? Not quite my day. I think that's sarcasm. It must be sarcasm. I've only made $60,000 today, so not quite my day. Okay, Alistair, there you go. I've disconnected the Discord from the chat until I can make sure, until I can ban those bots, because they're annoying me. But when I delete them from YouTube and they're not getting deleted from the Discord, so I'll just wait till I've got that on YouTube and filtered out. Oh, hello. Aeroclean's up again. I'm not trading it. I'm not trading it. I'm just having a look. Look at it on the 1 minute, on the 2 minute even. There we go. Using the 2 minutes so I can see the highs. 14.23. That's when we got out. That was our last trade up at 14.20, 13.60s. Well, said I wanted Aeroclean to hold above $10. It went down, but it's now above $12. So I think we could see this have another move tomorrow. I think it might actually continue up above $15 in the afters. Well, I'll tell you what, Alistair. England were atrocious against Hungary. Absolutely atrocious. I was watching them and I was like, people talking about this team winning the World Cup, they've not got a hope. Wouldn't mind, but the talent is there. It just, he's not the manager to do it. He's not a bad manager, but he's not on the par with the likes of a Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp or you know, a Tommy Tuchel or something like that. He's not what I would class as a top-class manager. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Which is why I'm not watching it, because it's that crappy, you know, Europa League, whatever it is, and it's just for FIFA to make more money. Doesn't really mean anything. Well, there's a surprise there, Alistair. Not like that's never happened before. Well, they'll probably win it 1-0 at the death, or a dodgy penalty or something. Raheem Sterling will probably fall over his shoelaces like he does for City and get awarded a penalty. Well, to be fair, that England team has had enough practice with penalties over the last couple of years. Should be good at it by now. So glad I've locked my montage, because I'm kind of looking at this thinking this is going to go up to $14 easy. It's going to break 14, maybe 14.50. I've locked my montage, so I'm not doing it. I'm not even tempted to unlock my montage. I'm tempted to take the trade, but I have to unlock my montage to do that, and I'm not doing it. And it should be, Alistair. I mean, it's been a bloody long season for most of them. That's what I'm talking about. These international managers, the worthless, the international matches, worthless matches that don't really mean anything. They've tacked on this crap Europa League nonsense, whatever it's called, European League or whatever, Nations League, to try and give it meaning, and it's not. It's just a glorified friendly. Come on, get real. It doesn't mean anything. Most of them should be on the beach. Pick an 11 out of the Championship, they'd probably play better. Well, you know, I told you before you went watching the football that I wasn't going to be taking any more trades. You know, I'm taking what the market's given me, and I'm not giving it back. I'm over 60k, and I'm keeping the 60k. Well, granted, it's just under 56k, but in net terms, after all this stoppage, it's over £4 grand Over 4,000 in commissions and charges and fees today. My broker's gonna love me. To be fair, I've not even got a Christmas card off my broker last year. I made them lots of money last year and they didn't even send me a bloody Christmas card. I'm gonna have to have words with them. No, absolutely, Quarter. I'm drinking wine, and drinking wine and trading do not mix. Trust me, I've tried it. It's like operating heavy machinery. At the end of the day, you get to, what I recommend to everybody is you get to your daily goal and then you lock it down and move over. Unless you're on a roll. And with AERC today, I was on a roll. So I got my daily goal, and as soon as I started giving gains back, I was like, okay, well, I didn't get to that point, but normally as soon as I start to give gains back, I'm like, okay, if I give 20% back off the top, I'm done. And never got to that point. So I was able to lock it down pretty much at the top of the market so far, because we've not actually topped it yet. 14.18 is the top. I exited my last position at 13.60, so we've not actually got back to where I exited. So as far as I'm concerned, I've exited at the top. The trailing stop today was very worthwhile. I don't know if you was, well, of course you were watching, you were in the Discord, but the trailing stop was brilliant. And what I was able to do, so if I had, at one stage I'd have 10,000 shares with the trailing stop, and as it was moving up, once I knew that it would reach a place where the trailing stop would cover it, I'd add 5,000 shares. And then when it started to pull back close to the trailing stop, I'd take the 5,000 shares off. So I'm locking in some profit before the trailing stop gets cut out. And then it would cut the trailing stop out. I'm still got a cushion on the number. So if it then moves back up, I can add to that position. I put another trailing stop on that 5,000, or I can add to that position and continue the move up. It was just a really, really good trade today. Well, I think I might end the stream early. Not a lot going to happen there. I'll watch the second half of the football, enjoy my wine, and be back at it tomorrow. Well, you can actually put it in a script, so you can put it into hotkeys as well. So my montage, so the hotkey layout that I've given you, Alistair, you've got a trailing stop that you can use. It's a 50-cent trailing stop. So the top keys on the hot buttons, 1,000 shares with a 50-cent trailing stop, or 500 shares with a 50-cent trailing stop. Now, if you go into that and edit that, you can actually change that so it's a 25-cent trailing stop or a 20-cent trailing stop, or you can use the same scripts and put them into a hotkey or whatever. Well, if you want me to do a kind of a webinar, I can schedule one and get everybody to talk about how to do trailing stops and stuff. Maybe I can do a thing on that. Yeah, no problem. Not sure if it. Oh, no. Let me have a quick look while I've got it here in front of me. And that's not a trailing stop. Sorry about that, Alistair. It used to be, but it's not now. It's just a standard 50-cent stop. It'll set a 50-cent stop. Those 4 buttons at the top of the montage. Those 4 buttons will set a stop loss, and you can adjust the stop loss on the chart if you've got the orders being shown. but you can set the scripts, no problem at all. There's scripts for trailing stop losses. Don't worry, Anthony. There will be more. There will absolutely be more. This was a great, it was a great stock to trade, but there's always another one. This may well go again tomorrow. And, I don't think I've seen you on the Discord, Anthony. Make sure you're on the Discord, because I'm calling out quite a lot on the Discord. Watch list and just in the general chat as well there, Anthony. So if you're in the Discord, because I know you're on the course, so just make sure you're on the Discord, and you'll get I'll give you notifications when there's a stock moving, so you can trade it. I mean, Alistair's he's probably half cut with he's trying to mega pint racing his wine with me. That's because he's had a good day today. He's not even interested in the football. That's how good a day Alistair's had today. He's not even interested in the football today. So he's had a really good day. He's probably on the. I bet you've got a mega pint of wine already. Well, set the Discord up on your phone, Anthony, and then you'll so that you're getting alerted when there's comments. It's not always crap and stuff in there, but if you're looking to trade, make sure that you've got the Discord open so that you can you get the people commenting on what's moving and what's not. Well, whenever you're trading, have the Discord open at the same time. If you're running your business, run your business. Concentrate on what's important. There'll be another stock tomorrow. Don't worry about it. And there'll be another trading day tomorrow, and there'll be another one on Thursday and another one on Friday. Yes, this ran. It made 270%, but that doesn't mean that there's something tomorrow won't do 270%. We might get something that does 50% tomorrow, or something that does 70% tomorrow. There's always another stock. There's always another trade. Don't get FOMO if you missed out on one. Just remember that stock market's not going anywhere. It's going to be there when you're ready. Well, I had G&T at the weekend. Or was it Friday? I had G&T at the weekend, but I think I had it on Friday on the Power Hour, the Hortons gin. So I'm enjoying my little drop of vino as it happens. FOMO really is a thing. It's a difficult emotion to control, and this move here, this move up here from $10 up to 13. I was tempted to get back in. If I hadn't locked my montage so I couldn't make a trade, I probably would have taken another trade. I probably would have got back in. I'd probably given back another 10k or something, and then only ended up with a 50k day. What a shame if I'd only managed to have 50k profits on the day. That would have been terrible, wouldn't it? Well, 9 minutes to the close. Euroclean is looking very strong for tomorrow. So, guys, if this moves up in the after hours, which I'm expecting it possibly will do, I think this might even tap 15 in the edge of our session. Even if it comes back down to 10, I need it to hold $10 before the bell rings tomorrow, and I think we'll get another move. So just Yesterday we got, was it 6.5 or 7.5 I got out of AERC yesterday off the top of my head? Can't recall. Look at my journal again. So AERC 6,500 yesterday. 62, call it 63 today. So nearly $70,000 out of AERC in 2 days. I like this stock. This is fast becoming my second favourite stock of all time. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about doing a what's the word? A boot camp, like a 3-day boot camp. Maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or something, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or something like that. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, probably in a hotel somewhere in Dublin or the UK or somewhere. And if we can get enough interested, you just do a live intense session. Do 3 days and some beers in the evenings. 3 days of intense educational content with getting a bit of a double top here. So this is looking like it might come back down to 11. 3 days of intense educational content with some beverages and to imbibe in the evenings, and some trading in the afternoons. So do some education in the mornings, some trading in the afternoons, and then some imbibing in the evenings. Yeah, well, I'll look into doing that. I'll probably wait till the market picks back up again, so that we've got some really good market conditions to do that. We're getting the summer, which is a bit crappy compared to the rest. So probably look August, September onwards. Look for that. Alistair wants a Alistair wants a Christmas party sorting out. Just because I've made 60k doesn't mean I'm going to be spending 60k on a Christmas party for the members for the students in day trade with Tony. So don't be thinking. Look, I've got deep pockets and very short arms. That's all I'm saying. I was married to an Indian girl for a long time. The homemade curries were phenomenal. That's probably the only thing I miss from the marriage. Is the homemade curry. She was a really good cook. Champagne. This may start an argument, but I just think champagne is overrated. Sparkling white wine. Well, they're all moving towards the close. We've got AMC's up there at $13. We've got Redbox up there at $8.30s. We've got AERC topping $13. The wider market is up as well. So let's just have a quick run through what I've got on the watch list here. So I've got AERC there. It's tapping $13 into the close. 4 minutes to go. We've got Jan 1 is up at 420s, almost 430. So that's still looking strong. Boosted American still up 43%, still up high, kind of around $7. Veru sideways trading at the moment, but still looking strong. Redbox making a pop, trying to break highs, 830s. Even Sega has had a good day today. So if you look at it on the 15, even Sega Technologies has had a good day today. Moved up from 1060s to $12. So GameStop up at 140, 146 or nearly 147 now. AMC over $13. Even the wider markets, if you look at the S&P 500, look at where that's at right now. I mean, it's considering we were going into the market a percentage point down, it's at a 2% swing to the upside, so it's now a percentage point up. The Nasdaq exactly the same. Actually, this Nasdaq was even further down on the day, so that's moved up as well. The Russell Index is 1.6% up. All the small cap stocks are helping out the Russell Index. So really, double T, very good close, very good day, very strong, and the strength of the finish could be an indication of what's still to come tomorrow, hopefully. I did make that today on AERC. Absolutely, I did. Nearly 63,000 on AERC. Armando. And absolutely made up with it. My second best day ever. My second best trading day. So, and to do a large portion of it on stream is good as well. So I wouldn't go so far as to say that one, Armando, but thanks anyway. They're not, to be fair, 60 grand days don't come along that often. Well, not for me at least anyway. I know there are some exactly that, even better, Les. So the VIX is still under 25, which is really good. It's actually down 4% on the day. So all around good day on the markets. Let's have a quick look at what the stock market map looks like today. Full map. Let's pull this out so we can see it. And so here's the wider market. We've got Apple, Microsoft, Google slightly up. So Amazon's down, but not too worried about that with the split and stuff. It's not a big deal. Alibaba's up, JD's up. Overall, this is the markets are having a good. That's a good map. It's pretty much green across the board. There's a couple of small red numbers, but the majority of it is green across the board with all the markets. I mean, this is a great indication of a good day. Oil and gas is having a great day. ZOM, CVX, Shell, PTR. Oil and gas midstream, all green as well. Equipment and services green. Refining and marketing green. Then we've got utilities that are not having a bad day. We've got healthcare having a great day. Drug manufacturer, etc. So the market's overall having a really good time today, and it bodes well. It bodes well for the rest of the week, for the rest of the month. If we can maintain this level of momentum, brilliant. The Germans can score as many as they want. I'll just take my 60k gains and laugh at the Germans. So yeah, that's me done for the day. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll be back at it tomorrow, 90 minutes before the market opens. So 1 o'clock London or Dublin time where I am, and 8 o'clock East Coast where the market is. I'll see you there, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening.